for anybody who doesn't know, the name of the band is a reference to the manga Berserk. You also covered the Attack on Titan theme song with Nocturnal. And that's interesting to me because it feels like it's really just like the past few years where gaming and anime and manga have started to sort of overlap with metal.
Yeah.
Like when I discovered manga back in the early 90s, there was like zero. Like nobody knew about both of those things. Where did that come from for you guys? Because I feel like that's a thing.
So this project was originally just something for fun. At the time, we were both working in tech, Leo and myself, my guitar player, and we read all the music. And we were just hating our jobs at the time. And we were like, let's write something really fun and really heavy. And I just wanted to make like a themed EP and call it that. And we just made our EP called The Interstice, and just thought it would be like a throwaway kind of thing. And it started with that, and we just continued with it. And I think now it's going to be more my personal story lyrically, but still will have the overtones and the visuals that are tied in with that, because this was something I love. I've always loved it. When I grew up with manga and anime, it wasn't very cool,
right?
But now it's cool. People enjoy it.
Isn't that weird?
So it's really weird. You get made fun of if you like watch too much anime as a kid. I feel like when I was growing up.
If you even knew what anime was when I was a kid, you were like a school shooter, And now it's like I see relatively normal people wearing like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shirts at the mall. I'm like, what planet am I on?
Yeah, it's in the mainstream. It's in the pop culture, and especially in hip hop too.
Yeah,
right. A lot of rappers.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion talking about Naruto.
I can think of like there's another reference. There's a song called Chun Li.
Oh yeah.
Who sings that? Nicki.
Yeah, and Lil Uzi Vert has tons of anime references and stuff. I mean, to your point earlier, I feel like that's one of these kind of trademarked. I'm going to use the word gimmick, but that sounds like a bad thing, and I don't mean it as a bad thing. But even if someone can just be like, "Oh, that's the anime band," like that's a good thing. It's something for them to like latch onto and and tie to your band to set you apart from the breakdown band, which is everybody.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good thing. Any way that people can connect and remember something, because there's so many. You put on Spotify, you let the algorithm do its thing. You're going to hear so many things, so many different breakdowns. It's going to be exhausting. It's got to have something to kind of like ground you in a sense and remember. So I think it's good.
I'll be honest, I've never read Berserk, but I love all the From Software games, and I love a lot of things that have been influenced by it. Should I read it? Is it time?
You definitely should read it. It is one of the best mangas ever written and drawn too. It's a masterpiece. It's not done yet, but
yeah, there's like 30 volumes or something, right?
There's quite a lot. It is still continuing right now, slowly, but the content changed my life, and it still continues to change my life with the band.
I think I got to check it out. It's time.
Yes, definitely.
Is your first album, I think, or EP, whatever it was, God Hand, was that a reference to the old PS2 game?
No, it's actually a Berserk reference.
Oh, okay.
It's the group of evil beings that kind of oversee the world and the demon world as well.
Okay, well, if you haven't played the PS2 game, I think you would like it. It's kind of like, it's sort of like a self-parody of like Fist of the North Star, like super over-the-top violent, go and making their heads explode and stuff. I think you'd like it.
I love Fist of the North Star. I love Fist of the North
Star. Another classic. You got to do a Fist of the North Star song. I feel like the world is ready for that.